So as you guys can see, this is my final product. The material that I bought, I think it says on here that it is, how many yards? 32 yards. And I used one of these to tape, or to yarn this 35-inch hoop. And this was all that I had left over, so I still have some left over, but I definitely recommend choosing a thicker material. It'll take you less time, and that's kind of more fun, but use whatever you want. So today I will be making a fuzzy hoop, and here are my supplies. I got some big blanket yarn at Michael's, and this roll was about $10. I tried to choose the thickest fabric that I could find and a color that wouldn't get too dirty. You're gonna want some electrical tape, a pair of scissors, and a hula hoop. This could be a Poly Pro hoop. It could be any hoop that you want it to be. Today I will be using like this is water irrigation tubing that I got at Lowe's and made into a hula hoop. So any size works. Yeah, those are your supplies. Okay, so to get started, take your yarn, and the first thing that I did is I just tied like a normal kind of knot. So a little knot like that, and I've got a kind of like a little tail. And what I did, I opened up my electrical tape. Let me find, to peel it off. And on the small tail part, I went ahead, got connected to my hoop, to my piping, and then as tight as I possibly could, just went around a few times to secure that end piece. So if you've ever taped a hoop before, you're familiar with this kind of technique where you use your thumb to smooth out where you are, and then go ahead, cut that piece off. And I may try and scooch my knot up a bit. Cool, so now my hoop, or my yarn is firmly attached to my hoop. I've got like a little knot to get me started, and what I will do is I'll take my yarn, try and keep your yarn all together, maybe reball it up, but you're just going to be going around in the same direction, scooping up all the yarn and moving it over. So let's see, once you've got like a couple of rotations around, go ahead and scooch these all really close together, and I'll use one hand to kind of rotate it around, push it together again, and smoosh. So you'll just keep going with that system. Whenever you've got a couple of new rotations, you can go ahead, twist in the same direction, scooch everything a bit closer together, and keep going. Maybe sit in front of the TV, watch a movie while you do this. But yeah, that's what it will look like. When you have a section that's tightened and looks really nice, what I like to do is I'll take a thumb and just hold it here while I wrap the rest of the yarn around. And so keeping that thumb here helps keep all of this work that you've already done tight and nice. Okay, so I'm getting very close to the end, or to the start, and I think I'm going to end it the same way that I started. It's kind of in a knot. And do that, I think I'm going to, hold on, not that close yet. Make sure it's all nice and tight. I've got my scissors and electrical tape. So I'm gonna try and get to that same point, and I think what I'll do is cut off like a hand of extra material, maybe. Okay, so that is done, and I'm going to actually take this and go back and tuck under one of the last loops that I made around the hoop. So it's kind of like giving it a little knot there. And and I think I'll go underneath one of, no I can't, it's too tight. Okay, let me see. Take some of my electrical tape. Trying to figure out where to open it. And let's see. So this is where it just tucked under that loop. I think what I'm going to do is try and touch some of the inner tubing of the hoop and that last bit of fluff, and try and touch all the way around the tubing. So I'm taping to the tubing just to give it a nice secure connection. Go around a few times. Let's see. Couldn't cut that tape. And then maybe this part could just be super glued, kind of like a tail end to the hoop. But if you see it, it's got that tape holding it all down. So I think what I'll do is maybe hot glue this on top of the tape, just to cover that black section of tape up. Oh, but it looks good. Just to give you guys kind of an idea of the final product, I still have that little tail to figure out, but this is what your hoop will look like. Yay! It's so fuzzy.